Hello, this is Blue Thunder. Welcome. And I'm just started, so you'll see a lot of my videos from home until I can get more money to present, better recording. Anyway, so we're starting off with the past, okay? In the recent past, this is boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries, okay? Look at there, all them hands reaching out. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Okay, so I'm going to do this like in a story form. Once there was divine feminine and divine masculine. Okay? And in the past, he, she had a clouded mind, and it would not allow them to see how things work. The illusions, strongholds that have been created were blocking them from the breakthrough that they could have, the success, the manifestation. Given too much time to inconsiderate people, activities, you name it, who did not see the value within them. Okay, so if this is you, you got people reaching out, and if you don't do what they say or give them what they want, they're going to pitch fit, throw a temper tantrum, grown-ups being kids, or even kids. But you have to learn to have them boundaries set, and you have to be firm, and even if it hurts you, okay? And I know that because I've recently done that, okay? And then we have a little bug there. Okay, now you're in the present. How about that? The rite of passage, crossing the threshold. You're at the initiation. So, now the divine feminine and divine masculine are now on a hero. And that's within yourself. Mariah Carey sings about that. That's the way you got to see yourself, right now in the present, And the past is gone, but yet you remember it. You've learned your lessons. You can always change it over to a positive and share it with people. All right. So, anyway, the divine feminine, divine masculine have crossed over to the threshold. But they're in this uncomfortable world, and it's like, what do we do? What do we do? I mean, we're in this world. We don't understand. These feelings are different. But as time goes by, it'll be okay. It'll be okay. Because you get through, you push, and then you'll find yourself like, okay, you've done a lot of these tasks. You've had boundaries. You've crossed the threshold so many times, and now you're standing in your power. It's a year or two more, and you're like, you got more respect for yourself and others, okay? And you don't allow people to take advantage of you. Then in the future, you're longing for home, which is within yourself, okay? And you're sitting there in the future, and you're looking out at the deep sea and how you've crossed the threshold. You're sitting on the cliff, and now you're ready for all these mysteries and all this new challenge, and you're being brave, and you're depending on divine because they have your back. They're protecting you. They're guiding you. And if you don't believe that, just talk to them by prayer, whatever you do. You may meditate, okay? Now your light, just by being you and sharing whatever you're going through and using it in a positive way instead of a negative way. Because in the past, I tell you what, I was a hellraiser. But I'm not ashamed of that. That's who I was, and that's who you may be right now, and it's okay. You are where you're supposed to be. But in the future, you may change it, and that's okay. And if you don't, that's okay. Just know that you have a story to tell. And in the future, you will have that. So connect with people just like you. Connect with people. If you're in an abusive situation, you need to get the hell out. I'll tell you that now. Because it's not going to work. It's going to be real hard for you to find peace. Because they do not change. And they can change while you're apart. They can do that. That's common sense, okay? We don't have to obsess. But anyway, I'm going to get off that. That's a whole nother subject. All right, well, blessings. And everybody just have a good evening. And angels be with you. Thank you, Blue Thunder.